class, I heard about the flood situation there in Kampala. I hope all of you and your family and friends are doing fine. Okay, so that we can use our free time using a digital medium itself. So here it is, a screencast video of the class that I am sharing it with you. So this is about yesterday's class itself. I'm just explaining it step by step. I might miss some points because there's no nobody actually like to teach, and this will be my first screencast video that I'm doing. So if you get confused or if you have any other questions, then you can share it in the group. You do tag me when you write a question to me, at the rate my name, and then let me know your questions. Yeah, they're in the group. So we'll be talking about key terms and concepts in digital marketing. This is in continuation from yesterday's, from the previous class. Previous class we saw we studied about digital marketing, about introduction to digital marketing, and how digital marketing is influencing our lifestyle, our the way we think, the way we make buying decisions, how it's influencing the youth, how it's empowering businesses to connect to audience. Okay, so that's what we did in the previous class, and in this class we'll be doing the key terms and concepts regarding digital marketing, and then specifically in here I made it for small businesses, but you can also apply the concepts in larger enterprise as well. Okay. So this is a recap of what we did in the previous class. So digital marketing basically refers to the use of digital channels and technologies to promote products and services. So your business can be a good based business. You're selling clothes, apparels, gift items, t-shirts, or maybe something else as well. Or you might be giving out graphics design services. You can help somebody offer house cleaning services as well. And all of this you can bring it to the world through social media. You can use marketing, you can do marketing through social media, email, and online advertising. So okay, so I was expecting answers from you for this, and I would love to have a feedback. I would love to know if you have done anything like who local businesses in Uganda who have leveraged, who have used social media to increase their businesses. Okay, so even this is basically the in here. What is okay? So the impact of digital marketing on businesses is huge. But previously, like in our last class, that I explained that when we do the marketing through traditional medium, as such, giving handouts, papers, newspaper ads, but then we cannot actually have any analytics, any data. We do not know how many people actually read it, how many people received it, and we do not know the age group, and it was difficult to do all that. So there were hefty surveys before that the businesses had to implement. But nowadays with digital marketing, we have analysis. We know how many likes, shares, followers we got, how many comments we got. We know how many people interacted to our comment. Just like in any post that you might be sharing in your TikTok channel or in your Facebook, then you can actually see how many number of people actually commented there. You know which topic your friends in Facebook they are interested in. You know which topic nobody might notice, and that same thing businesses can now implement to their audience, and they can uh, boost their sales. They can have more sales, do more business, make more profit. So how they are doing it is through this. So SEO and PPC are two distinct term in the world of digital marketing. SEO is search engine optimization. I have it here. Search engine optimization, which involves strategies to increase website visibility on search engines and enhancing organic traffic. So search engine are search capable websites like Yahoo, like Google. Then there's GoGoDuck, DuckGoGo, I think, and there are a couple of others. There's Bing also, Bing. Bing is from Microsoft. So all of these are search engines, and search engine optimization refers to how we format our content, our media can be text, it can be images, it can be video, it can be audio as well. So all of this content, how we can format it and how we can place it on our platform, on the website that we have built, that we run for the business, or maybe the social media channel, so that it uh, helps the search engine to crawl through the website. So it's actually called a web crawler. So like a spider. So to go through the website content so that it can pull that website as to a result of some people searching. So say for example somebody searches Ugandan apparel or something, maybe like restaurants, best restaurants near me. So those who are doing HTML classes, web classes, or if you know what a website is, then they would know that there are tags. There are the meta tags, we call it. So we place a brief description of the website therein within 2-3 lines. So the search engine, it will come to a website, it will see the meta tag, and if it gets keyword matches, best restaurants near me, restaurant, we place it in that meta tag. Then we use it maybe once or twice, but then the search engine will come to your website, will see that you have restaurant, the word restaurant twice in your meta tag, and then it will pull your website to the search engine results. So it will show your website there. It's not that simple as I'm saying it, because there will be it has to be optimized for different search engines differently. Google is number one. So most of the search engine optimization are based on the algorithm of how Google utilizes that to search their content. This might get a little bit confusing. If you have any questions, do feel free to ask me there in the comment in the in our group. Okay, so as in SEO, we can also say we can give hashtags, say. So hashtags won't be like entirely SEO. So SEO is not just one work, but SEO is a compilation of a lot of work, small tiny works, just like giving a hashtag, writing proper content, formatting the content, the text. I mean, the copy. That's what we call in the business. So the copy content, we format it in a particular way. We use hashtags. We will use meta tags in the website. We will do content marketing as well, so that we have a lot of words ongoing in our website, in our social media account. And so SEO is a compilation of all of these small tasks, so that it becomes easier for the website to go through your content and pull out your website or your social media in the search results. The second term is PPC. It's called pay per click advertising. But so PPC will be like, so every time when we click a link, the we click an ad. The ad itself has data analytics, like we have discussed a little time before, and even in the first class also. So when we click, there will be a counter, so it will tell you how many clicks it have received, how many have gone, how much time one is spending in the next page, and all those data. So if any one of you have tried how to do boosting of your post in Facebook or in Instagram or in TikTok. I'm not much aware about TikTok platform since it's banned in India, and I have not used the interface that much. But in Facebook and Instagram, you can boost your posts. So when you boost your post, you will get a fixed budget, per day basis budget. So that budget also can be converted to PPC, pay per click. So you would decide, but like but the how much money you can actually in in the regular boosting of posts. We have to determine an amount. But it totally depends on us. What's our budget? We can enter maybe 1,000 shilling or 2,000 shilling, or maybe 10,000, 20,000 shillings, and then depending on that, the program, the platform, it will push your budget to that many people, and uh, it will utilize your budget amount with its metrics, and then it will bring that many number of people to your platform. It will show all of the data and all. And on the other hand, in pay per click model, you'll be paying only when people, they will click on your link. When we boost our post, even if it's seen, you will have a budget, and irrespective of how many people actually click on your link, you will be spending that budget every day. But on pay per click model, you'll be paying only when somebody clicks on the link. So that is called CPC, so cost per click. So that is determined by, say, the competitors. If a lot of restaurants in Uganda are publishing their ad in TikTok, in Facebook, in Instagram, and in Google Ads, then because there are lots of competitors, so they are competing against each other. So the CPC rate might, cost per click might go up. If there are no people doing that, maybe educational institute, or maybe some other services, or good item where there's absolutely nobody doing it, so the pay per click rate will be less. The cost per click CPC will be less. So This both in both cases, but we have data there, so we actually know like if the thing that we are doing is actually working in boosting or in PPC. So, but that way we can measure the return on investment, the ROI, if effectively. And also there's another thing that because we have data analysis, so when it's while we are still running it, when we are on day one, say we have a campaign, we have an advertising campaign of 5 days or 10 days, then we do a metrics on we run the ad on day one. The data we received on day one, we can analyze it on day two, and then we can change the demographics or the other criteria of our ad on day third. That way we can target and we can sort of not just hope that our campaign would run. We can actually take proper decisions depending on the data that we get. So it's SMM, social media marketing, is what we are already been talking all of this days, is where we use Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We promote brands. We share our content. Then, but brands can share, businesses can share their content. They can advertise, and not just that. When they're sharing their content, then people would actually leave feedback, or they would actually comment on their post. That way they can actually have real time interaction with the customers. um, Otherwise people would have to go to their house, or the customers have to come to their shop. When they come to the shop, only then they would be able to interact. While interacting also, since it's an typing form, say someday your mood is off, you don't want to talk to anybody, somebody comes to your shop, and then you don't know how to respond. You can't say him rudely also, you can't not talk to him at all also, you cannot send him back also. Even then you will have to interact. But then when it's social media, when people comment, then you can take a little bit time. If you're feeling very off, you can also ask somebody else to do it. If you don't have anybody, then you can ask ChatGPT to write a comment according to that, and then ChatGPT will give you suggestions, and then you can just copy paste that also. So to run a business has never been easier before the digital transformation and all of this, like social media boom, digital marketing boom. There's email and content marketing, like we discussed on the first class. So email marketing is about sending newsletters. It's about sending your product updates in the form of email. You're sending it to client, but we have to make sure that we do not actually spam our client folder. Or if too many people flag our email as spam, then Google and other email providers will also mark our ID, the website name, from where all of this email originates. It will mark that as spam website, so spam emailer. So all of the emails that we'll be sending later on will go to people's junk box. If you go to your email and then check in junk box, you will see there are good brands also whose mails have landed there. There are people who actually spam. There are people who actually scam. They want to thug people, have been flagged. And there are good brands also whose email, like big brands also, whose emails have finally landed up there, because many people have like flagged them as like spam. So we have to make sure we do not spam. We make meaningful email. We send email as a tool, as a weapon, and not just like like use it every time. But email marketing is like cold calling and telecom service. Like cold calling is what it's when a customer representative or any executive, or when one executive calls on behalf of another company, calls to you or to any phone number, and then they are trying to pitch a product. But, and that person may or may not have a prior knowledge of that brand or the product that he's trying to sell. So that's a cold email. So cold call, sorry. So email also is like cold emailing itself. And email marketing can also happen between customers who have actually subscribed to your newsletters. So email marketing, it's not just cold calling. Okay, so if you have questions, do send me the questions in the WhatsApp group. And then we have content marketing, where people write blogs, they add pages to their website, they make content, they make reels, they make graphics, they make videos related to their good or their service, and they publish it on their social media or on their website. So content marketing does not directly talks about pitching a product, or it does not tries to sell directly, but that it's a form of marketing. So eventually you will be selling the good or the product itself. Say for example, um, say, okay, if I have to sell my digital marketing course, say suppose, then what I can do is I can say like I am a digital marketer. So for me, what I can do is I can create content where I talk about digital marketing. When I'm actually teaching people who wants to know about digital marketing, I put it on my YouTube, and I have a lot of follower. So when my followers, they see my video, they like my video, say suppose like I do not make videos as such, but I'm just giving it an as an example. So when they see my video, they interact with me, they write comments, they learn, and they thank me for that. And when they will be needing any digital marketing service, then I will be the first person whom they would think of. So if they ever make a brand or they need any digital marketing service, so they would want to want me to work on that. Some of the students, they are good in photography, some are good in videography, some are good in 3D or like other skills as such. So if one who's good in photography, if they start a channel where they teach about photography, how to do photography, what's aperture, what's shutter speed, what's ISO, and then you place it on the website, and then people will come to your channel to learn. And from those people who come to learn, some people will need photography services, or they might be give you a referral, like word of mouth. So they will be able to tell their friends, relatives also, they can refer you. So that is the main concept behind content marketing. So where we are creating content to place our good or our brand in front of the audience, the target audience. So yeah, so like all of these classes that we have been talking about the analysis, and then the people can actually comment and they can interact. So that interactivity is a distinct property, a distinct feature of digital marketing, that uh, before people would not comment on any ad. Like if you're walking on the street, people hand you out a leaflet, you see that, read that, and then maybe you make an aeroplane of it, or maybe you just use it as a tissue paper, or maybe you just dump it. you won't be talking about it. You won't. There won't be any exchange of. There won't be any communication between you and the service provider or the brand, but who about whom you have learned in the banner, in that leaflet. But then in social media, in digital marketing form, say in social media, when even people they comment even in ads also. So they will interact even in ad. They will interact in content marketing, the content that the business are like creating, and then the brand can also themselves, or they can hire somebody to do that on behalf of them, and, replying to comments, like solving people's problem related to the brand. And there's also personalization. So personalization, as in like I previously said, that when we are doing a 10 days campaign, day one we get the data, day two we analyze it, and day three we can change the metrics. Maybe from one single campaign that will go to everybody, we can like divide it into two. One, we can set it so that that ad will only be shown to women, to females, and we can place an ad that it will only be shown to males. So when we create an ad, we have the option of even geolocation as well. So that we can define that this ad should run only in Kampala. This ad should run only in Entebbe. So that way we can personalize it. We can say that only in 19 to 20 years, but say 19 to 30, maybe only teen, 19 to 25, 26 year old students, male, female, in Kampala. And maybe we can have some other metrics for Entebbe. So that way we can personalize the ad, and then we always have the data that we can go back to, and then we can we can keep on enhancing our ad so that we get the desired result. Say we might want sales, we might want people brand awareness, people to just to know about us. We might want people to come in and sign up with us. We may want we'll come to that. So measurability of campaigns, that's what I'm saying. That we have data analysis. We can tell how many number of people have joined in, and how many males, females, their age group, where they are based in which country maybe, which state maybe. And Google Analytics is a standard website. So probably the first and the best, which is integrated with a lot of things. You can integrate a Google Analytics, but on, it'll be called an account. Google Analytics, they give an ID that you can use it in your website, and you can track how many people are like going to your website, and also you will be able to tell how many are male, how many are female, and then what age group they fall in, from which places you're getting more website visits. Just like you can tell in your social media posts too. And then there's this viral potential of content. Things can go viral. You can come up with a really good dance or something. But that I usually like the African kids dancing. They've got the vibes. So those are a form of the viral content. And then there's one channel also where the people, they were jump from the side wall to the sea. So but they have been marketing. They have done a lot of brand collaborations where they are actually jumping. They would just come up with a plate where the name of the brand is written, and then they will fall on the sea or the ocean. I'm not sure which place they belong to, but those are a form of viral content, and then the viral potential of your content. If your content gets viral, then you can get a lot of brand collaborations, and then businesses of that viral content. One that I forgot his name, who does not speak, he just shows the way. Okay. So I think you have understood this one. Still, if you have any questions, to post it to me in the group. And then there's media types. Poem will be easier to remember. So it's also called poem. The types of media that we can deal, the type of media, say multimedia, it's about text, graphics, and other forms of media. That's a different, that's a different classification of media. But this poem is the types of media content that we that a brand can have, can and that a brand deals in. Mostly, we as users, as common users, we won't be using this term that much. But then, it's always good to know the concept. So maybe you can also but share this with your friends who do not actually do digital marketing classes. And as digital marketer, we should be knowing about what poem is. So poem is paid, owned, and earned media. So paid media is where we pay for the media, where people are saying, they want a video, they pay you to create that video. They want a graphics, they pay you to create a graphics. Then you give that to them, and you deliver the files to them, and then they get the media, the maybe the text, maybe the blog, maybe the video, maybe the photo, maybe graphics. So that form of media is called paid media. And, uh, and then that you can do on Google. You'll be able to do it like PPC on other. That's what written below. Then paid media helps brand quickly reach specific target audiences and gain visibility, because paid media is done by the professionals, and then the professionals, they know, they like, we create, when we create a content, when we create a media, we actually make it based on the brand, and then make it based on the target audience. Say if we are selling baby products, then our image will also look like, it will look soft, it will have low contrast, it will have like that bubbly colory feeling. We won't be using hard edges. We won't be using like highly saturated colors. We may use highly saturated colors, but then but we want that soft feel, so that the buying decision is made by the parents, especially the mother or the father. They would want always a soft and a soft thing for their kid. So if it's a baby product, then we would want that parents to see the image and then feel safe about that product. So the paid media are made by professionals who would be helping you to create the media in a specific way, so that you can reach the specific target audience that you're doing, gain visibility in the competitive market. But if your content is better than your competitors' content, and that way it will help you to bring your business to a higher point. but we cannot like even businesses, they cannot, only some businesses probably have the budget to do all that. But most businesses, and especially startup businesses, but they do not have that kind of budget. So they can always go to owned media platforms. So in owned media types. So owned media types is where the, like the brand, they create their own content, but they make their own reel. So say for example, the baby product itself, if the brand is just coming up, it's a startup, then maybe the owner can create their own video where they take the camera, they do a selfie video, and then they're talking about the product, they're showing how it's made, how it's packed, like, so that the parents will see that it's clean, it's they are using hygienic thing, they're doing it with care, they're doing it with love. So then the parents will be able to connect to that brand better. So that is called where we actually have a user. So it's a user generated content, and that way they can take their message and engage their audience. So this type of media fosters direct communication with customers and creates a community around the brand. Because when we publish a very posh video, very clean video, professional video, then people would see that, they will get stunned, and nobody would try to create a video like that. On only maybe the people who wants to be on this line, they wants to be a video editor or a motion graphics designer, only they would want to try to recreate it. But then when we do a selfie video, we're talking about the one particular product. When people are interacting, then even when they receive the product, even they would want to create a video, because creating a user generated content, UGC. So it's just, you have to take out your camera, turn press record, take it in your hand, and then you can talk about the product. You can say, just say, wow, it's great, it's amazing, maybe a one liner, or maybe you can complain, you can say the pros and cons of it. So that way people can engage, they can communicate, and then more and more people, when they will come together to talk about that particular brand, then that way they can create a community. And then there's earned media. So earned media is, say, they go to events, they do they take photos there, they get newspaper articles, where they are getting publicity through that. And then word of mouth marketing also, when they have pleased one customer so much that the customer brings in more customers, and, because he's giving referrals. So that what is earned media. uh, Earned media is deals with the brand's reputation. So but when a brand becomes reputable, then it gets a lot of earned media. So you will see that many brands, they keep the newspaper articles, magazine articles, where they have been praised. So they usually keep clippings of those. They will keep a paper cut out of those, because that it enhances a brand's reputation. And the more the reputation that you have, that the brand is good, the more people that would want to connect with you, with your brand. So that was poem. And this one, I would want you to do all this, because you are my eyes in Uganda. So you all will have to help me in finding out, how, what brands are actually doing it. So mostly we're doing the same assignment, but then I want you to see it deals with different sector. Because when you can differentiate between the sectors, then you will see that the work in each sector is going out in a slightly uh, different way. So I would want you to do this, though because of the weather and everything, I'm not getting any assignments. All of the assignments you can either email me. I will share the email in the group again, and or you can just directly you can ask me the question in the group itself, in the WhatsApp group itself. Okay, real world digital marketing strategies. It's the strategies is to how we will plan our marketing campaigns, our content, our campaign. And these strategies help tailor message to resonate with local audience, utilize popular platforms, and encourage community engagement. I think this one we will elaborate it more by and by in the class. So this one is another work that I wanted to have inputs from you all guys, where you identify digital marketing in your daily life when you go through your mobile, where you're surfing the website, you're seeing YouTube, then how what brands are you using digital marketing, and the different forms of digital marketing, not just a video that you can skip on YouTube, but also you will see there's a thin small one liner something, sometimes it goes on YouTube. Then there are other places also where you will see sponsored ads. So I want you to notice, and in your through your mobile, and in your laptop also, when you're surfing different websites, and to maybe you can do a screenshot, you can just take a photo, or a different like you can take a screenshot or take a photo of that ad. There are different form of ads, so that I want you all to start keeping an eye of, you start keeping a look for. Okay, so that's the conclusion of this. I'm leaving this one for you to read, to go through. And if you have any questions, then I would like you to just send a question in the group. Do remember to tag me, and I will reply whenever I am available. And I hope the rain and all it gets down and there's sunshine back again. I'm hoping to see your faces soon in the class. Tomorrow is class. I Let's see. Even if we do not have sunshine, even then we will do something or the other. We're in the digital world. Yep. Thank you.